Hey guys, a long time no video. I just wanted to tune in super fast to say I'm not going to be making any more videos for a while. I had a lot of goals this year, and one of them was to make 250 videos. I put it in my goals video at the beginning of this year, and with the shifts of the year, not coronavirus, it was before coronavirus, but with the shifts of the year, the videos started becoming less and less important towards the main goals that I have. So basically, what I ended up doing was deciding that I'm not gonna make videos for now. My channel's still there. All my base of 160 something or 70 something videos are there, but it's just not in the goals right now and in the season that I'm in where I'm exposing my thinking. um, this is a season of being a student and learning some more um, deeper learning. That's a good spot because I have um, a lot of opinions, some rooted in knowledge and some rooted in what I think is knowledge, but is it really? So I gotta dig into my opinions before I really expose them, because the reality is most of my opinions are very contrary to um, a lot of the sheeple thought today, the group thing today, which is super dangerous. And mind you, I'm not saying all of mine are right, but we are in a very precarious time where there is a severely uninformed public and a level of groupthink probably to the highest it's ever been in the world, because we have never had communication to the degree that we have, but a level of groupthink where it's like everybody believes or thinks the same thing, or believes or thinks the same fictitious facts. Like, there's literally been many things taught to us over the years through public school, as you know how I feel about public school, and other things, the media, the spins of the media over time, or sensationalism on a subject that then the idea is implanted in you that that's the truth, but that really wasn't the truth. They sensationalized a lie long enough, never did full retractions. They never put like enough energy in a retraction as they do selling to you this thing that's going to glue you to the screen and say, that's unbelievable. I can't believe somebody would do that. I can't believe that's the history of X religious group, of X people, of the United States of America. And there are so many half truths, so many misconceptions, and people just believe it. And I mean, mind you, I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it in some certain things, for sure. But we have an ignorant public that doesn't question. And that is so dangerous. Anyway, so I am going to go back into my shell for a while, or I've been in my shell, but this is a notification. I'm going to go back in my shell, and I will arise at some future point, and based on some of the leanings or like my timelines, it's probably going to be a few years, but I'll be back at some point. But anyway, I just wanted to not leave you guys hanging, wish you well, and say, hey, if you have a good idea, if you have good ideas, poke holes at them, because if they're good, they won't be dismantled. If they're bad, they will. And if they're bad, you want them to be dismantled, so that way you replace them with what's true. So I would encourage you to work on humility, which we all need to do. Humility to um, be okay with the dismantling of some of the things you've thought your whole life. And it's not easy. I hear people say that you need to do that. I just heard someone the other day, and this particular person, that's the last thing they do ever. They have their opinions rooted on the biased media, and they don't know facts, and they just emotionally dislike someone, so then they don't hear anything that person says, and it's like, hello, we have to hear what people say directly, not the snippets. We have to see what the people do, the facts of the matter, not the narrative, rewritten narrative. What actually happened? What are the actual facts? We have to look at that. But anyway, I've know some people who claim humility and say this very thing that I'm saying, which is wisdom, but they don't apply it. And I hope to be a person that can truly not be prideful and be able to focus in on all of my ideas, leave them always in a place where they're not out of reach from a hammer or a chisel to poke at them. And don't be so married to certain leaders that I like, you know, certain leaders in religion and other philosophy that I like their ideas, and I ascribe to them. Don't be so married to them too, that then when new ideas come that challenge their ideas, I'm like, oh, and it offends, which that's a good sign. If you're offended, you gotta go, why am I offended at this thing? Is it because it is a false set of thinking, or is it because I don't want to challenge this thing that I hold on so tightly to? So I think there's a quote, and I said it in another video, that somebody says, believe in your convictions like 100%, like believe in them but hold them loosely. So it's like the things that you know, you should believe in them, like that's it, this is the truth. However, you should hold those thoughts loosely, as in something can challenge that. But anyway, everything I say to you in this video, and me going in my little hole to dig deeper and learn more and just analyze all my beliefs and thinkings and resurface at some future point, and my suggestions on pride and humility, they're all things that I aspire to apply to myself, to really truly live by, to not just be an echo chamber for the thoughts of some of the leaders I like, some of the people I like, some of the things that, you know, I ascribe to believe in. Instead, really unpack, as my husband would say, the ideas. Try them, poke holes at them, go deep, and really know what you are believing in is you're standing on truth. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Long goodbye. Don't miss me too much. You probably won't miss messy hair, messy house. We kind of see there's like a basketball hoop laying on the floor and like a bunch of puzzles and stuff. I gotta go pick it up. But you could imagine quarantine life. My kids, that since they're 1 and 3, it's literally like an explosion every day, and all I do is follow them, behind them, trying to manage, and I'm failing. But but we're surviving, you know. I get the house cleaned, you know, as often as it needs to, but then right away, because I'm more about cleanliness, less about organization. I would like to be more organized, but that's not my skill set. I'm working on it. I've been doing the KonMari. I've like eliminated things in the house. I did a whole like toy chest, like where everything goes, but that doesn't mean it gets put in there every day. But cleanliness and crumbs on floors and like dirty house, like I can't deal with that. So that's my number one. Organization. We'll get there little by little, and when they're bigger, when they could freaking put away their own toys. Anyway, adios for now. God bless. I pray a spirit of wisdom and revelation that the Father will give to you as you seek Him and seek the truth And I also pray during this time for the quarantine, and if you lost your job, that God will redeem whatever Satan tried to steal from you sevenfold. You know, it says in the Word that God uses all things for the good of those who love Him. And all things mean even the bad things that happen to us, God uses it for good. So that's my prayer for you at this time. See you in a few years. Oh, unless I'm on TV before then. But anyway, bye.